Hello everyone. Today I welcome you all on behalf of Rasa International School. I hope you are safe at your home. Today we will study Science of class 8th, chapter number 11, Force and Pressure. Under this video we will cover your book page number 149 to 155, under which we will cover the following topics and understand them, that is force, effects of force and types of force, which have been further divided into two categories: contact forces and non-contact forces. So here we will start with the introduction first. What is force? So as the chapter is force and pressure, force is what? So we will learn to define force, discuss its effect, identify and describe different types of contact and non-contact forces that exist in nature, discuss the action of two or more forces. So, first of all, we will discuss the stepping stones, that is, most of the living organisms move when it required, like in the search of food, shelter, etc. मीन्स हम देखते हैं कि बहुत सारे लिविंग ऑर्गेनिज्म मूव करते हैं एक प्लेस से दूसरी प्लेस तक अगर उनको कोई भी चीज़ चाहिए होती है, जैसे कि फूड, शेल्टर एक्सेट्रा. सो दिस एफर्ट, what it required to move from one place to another, this require a force. On the other hand, most of the non-living things or objects around us, such as door, bottle and ball, come in motion only when we give them a push or a pull. So let us observe what is a push and a pull. In this video, we will first see this picture and then this picture. In this, a boy is applying a force on a table lying on the ground. So this kind of force which is away from the body, okay, which try to push the body, is your push force. So the first one is push force, and second one in which the arrow is being pulled. So it is being pulled, so it is a kind of force which is a pull force. Okay, so force, now we will discuss what is force actually is. We often push or pull things around to move them. Okay, तो हम पुश और पुल क्यों लगाते हैं? उनको अपनी जगह से दूसरी जगह ले जाने के लिए. Okay, so we push the button of a switch to on off the light or the other electrical appliances or devices. We pull, okay, so we pull the drawer. So if we want to open the drawer, what we do? We apply a pull force. To open it and to close the drawer, we apply the push force. So this is a simple example in our day-to-day life in our home, where we are using the push and pull force to open and close the door. A push or a pull is also been applied when we lift a bag, kick a football, pedal a bicycle, compress a balloon, or squeeze a tube of toothpaste. Okay, so this push and pull that affects an object in some way is known as, or is called as, a force. Now what the basic thing we should know about the force is, apart from push and pull, is that force is measurable quantity. Means हम force को नाप सकते हैं, हम उसकी वैल्यू देख सकते हैं, okay, find out कर सकते हैं. So the SI unit of force, okay, is Newton. So the SI unit of the magnitude of force is Newton. It is denoted by capital N, and force is a vector quantity. Vector means it has direction also. So anything which has magnitude plus direction is a vector quantity. So that we have discussed Okay, now that what is vector quantity? The vector quantity is one which has magnitude. Magnitude is nothing but the value. Suppose the force applied is 5 Newton. Okay, in which direction? In north direction or in south direction. So 5 is your magnitude, and south or north, east or west, or any other direction is the direction along with the force. Okay, now what is the effect of force? We can able to see in our day-to-day life. Now in the first option, you are able to see that force can make a stationary object to move. So what happens when a stationary football is kicked by a player? So here a player who's kicking a stationary football, then what will happen? The ball will start moving. So here we are able to see that the force can make a stationary object moving. Okay, so the application of force in this case allow the ball to move from its stationary position or from its rest position. Okay, so the force applied by the kick of the player causes the football to roll or fly away. Similarly, the force applied by our feet on the pedals of the bicycle causes the bicycle to move. तो एक बाइसाइकिल को चलाने के लिए हम क्या करते हैं? We will apply the force on the pedals of the bicycle, so it will allow the bicycle to move. So force, what it do? It will allow, by the application of force, the stationary object can move. Okay, now what is the second effect of force is force can change the speed of a moving object. Means here you are able to see a man is pushing the trolley. So what will happen? If we push with more force, then the speed of the trolley will change, and if we want to pull it, the speed of the trolley again get changed. So when what will happen when a moving trolley is being pushed harder? Okay, in the direction of its motion, जिस डायरेक्शन में वो जा रही है उसी डायरेक्शन में आपने और फोर्स लगा दी. Okay, so you pushed harder in the same direction of the motion. So what will happen? That we have to see. The speed of the trolley suddenly increases. What would happen if the moving trolley is pulled in the opposite direction? Means now you want to stop it or you want to slow down it. So in this case, the cart or the trolley will slow down because the force is applied in the opposite direction to the direction of motion. Thus, when a force acts on a moving object in the same direction of motion, the speed of the moving object increases. But on the other hand, if it is applied in the opposite direction, the speed of the moving object will decrease. Okay, so this is the very important point then, that if the force is applied in the same direction of motion, the speed will increase on, and if it is applied in the opposite direction, the speed will decrease on. Now the third application of force, or you can say the effect of force, is force can stop a moving object. So what happens when a player shoot the football at the goal and is collected by the goalkeeper? So what do goalkeeper do? Goalkeeper will apply a force by his hand, okay, to bring the ball at rest. So goalkeeper, what it do? He will do the application of force on the football to stop it. Okay, so here it is written, the force applied by the hands of the goalkeeper brings the moving football to rest. Okay, thus a force can bring a moving object to rest. This application is very much clear now. Now we are moving to the next application, that is force can change the direction of the moving body or object. So here we see what happened when the direction changed by the application of force. Here in this example you are able to see that in this case the force applied by the bat of the batsman causes the ball to change its direction. तो जब ये बैट्समैन इस बॉल को हिट करेगा with the help of bat, he is applying the force on the ball. Now what will, as a result, the ball will bring to move in a different direction. So the ball is coming from the side of the bowler towards the batsman, and when he hits the ball with the help of the bat, he is applying a force in other direction, due to which the ball is moving in other direction. Okay, so now we are moving in to the fifth application, that is the force can change the shape of a body or an object. So children usually what they do, they push and pull the clay dough to change its shape and size and make a toy from it. So what basically in our homes what we do, we use flour, okay, we squeeze them or we apply a force on them to change its shape and size. So squeezing a tube of toothpaste, stretching a rubber band, crushing a cold drink, okay, can. So we used to have cold drink cans. So what if we can crush them by applying a application of force? So what it do? It do the change in the shape and the size. Are the few examples in which a force changes the shape and the size of an object. So basically till this we have discussed about what is pull and push that affects the object, okay, is a force. Force can make a moving body to a rest position, can a rest body to into a motion, can change the direction, can change the speed, can change the shape and size. So these are the effects of force. Now we will do some questions so we are able to understand what we have learned. The first example here in this fill in the blanks, dash is the SI unit of force. So we will know, and Newton is the SI unit of force. Force can change what? Speed and direction of a moving body. So force can change the speed as well as the direction of moving body. Force is a vector quantity. It has both magnitude and direction. Okay, so these are the some fill in the blanks based on the concept we have learned about force. Clear? Thank you. Be safe at home, and for admissions you can contact on mentioned number on screen in Rasa International School.